Namaste, my greetings and pranams to all of you. This message comes to you by the courtesy of Aryan Benevolent Home, where I am a resident and a volunteer. I greet you all and wish that you are in good health and doing something useful to the world. Pitar Paksh is an optional observance in the Hindu religion for those who desire to nurture the strong ties that bring about domestic happiness. However, it can be viewed as a general option for all mankind, regardless of one's religion. It is like Father's Day or Mother's Day. Do they bring up into your mind any particular religion? No, of course not. What about Grandfather's Day and Grandmother's Day? Are they connected to any religion? Of course not. So, take that back even more to great grandfathers and great great grandfather's day, and suddenly we realize that this is not about religion, but about domestic happiness and the fostering of a spirit of love within the home. At the ABH, we do not promote any particular religion, but view all religions equally for the value that they add to our lives as members of society. In fact, real good values are promoted by all religions. No religion would ever ask us not to love our near and dear ones. Children are our best examples when it comes to seeing love among human beings. We have now opened up the relevance of Pitar Paksh to everyone who desires and respects family values. In every society of culture, family bonds are strongly upheld. Ties between the various generations are especially pertinent. They provide stability to a family. When we lose near and dear members of the family, we naturally remember them quite often. If we happen to forget them, we have a special period like Pitar Paksh set aside to remember our past family members and also treat them as if they were still living with us in flesh and blood. We cook their favorite dishes and lay out a plate of it for them. It is the spirit behind these lovely little acts that make them so meaningful. Pitar Paksh is an occasion for us to remember not only our parents, but all our kith and kin, whatever their age and however long they may have left us. If we had lived with them, the bond is even closer, tighter, and warmer. We wish to do something for them. This is a natural part of the love we hold towards them. So, it is our responsibility to set aside a day on which we can do something special for them. A lunar year is just short of a solar year. Hence, the Pitar Paksh fortnight occurs between September and October every year according to the Western calendar. Most commonly, people observe what is called the Tithi, which comes every lunar year on the exact phase of the moon when the person passed away. Of course, this differs for every departed soul. So, for our convenience, the Pitar Paksh fortnight has been set aside to remember all of them at one sitting. During the Pitar Paksh fortnight, which this year runs from the 21st September to the 6th of October 2021, we are asked to do some charitable act on behalf of our parents or others whom we remember fondly with love and respect. This serves one very important purpose. In the other world, life is said to be far less stressful than it is here. In fact, the purpose of going there is to have a long rest and return to earth when we are rejuvenated. Occultists tell us that life is very nice and pleasant up there. There are many advantages living in heaven compared with life lived here on earth. For one thing, we do not have a body to worry about, so we need not work hard to earn a living to take care of a body. We do not have to worry about sleepless nights because there is no need to sleep there. We do not need to have cars there because just by thought we can travel wherever we wish to. We do not need to buy clothes because there is no body to wear them. However, there is one very serious disadvantage to living in heaven. As we do not have a body, we cannot perform actions by which we may earn some merit or good karma. Heaven is a place where we can only spend. We cannot earn. We spend and spend until we are broke, and then we have no choice but to return to earth to earn more good karma and prepare for another trip to some other desirable world. There are said to be 7 desirable worlds and 7 undesirable worlds called hells. However, we as the children of those living up there can help our parents, our loved ones, for this very reason. In their name, we can do some poor feeding, some religious ritual, or some charitable act like building a hospital, donating to a care center like the ABH and many others. The ABH cares for destitute, elderly, and frail persons, those who are disabled and cannot care for themselves, and women and children who are victims of domestic turmoil, violence, or abuse. Most of them come from very poor homes. If this service is done selflessly, for their sake, and not for our sake, meaning not to show off how much charity we are doing, then the good karma that is earned goes to them. That is like sending them a postal order for them to spend more time there in heaven. Good karma, which they cannot earn by themselves, can be earned by their children who do charitable deeds here down on earth in the name of their parents there up in heaven. That merit helps them in so many ways during their stay in the heavenly worlds. In return, our departed loved ones send their blessings and enable us to get more peace of mind, of which they have plenty. So it is a two-way sharing. We share our wealth or earnings, and they share their wealth of peace. In conclusion, brothers and sisters, the ABH encourages children to do some charity during this period for their parents who have passed on. In that way, they can directly serve their parents just by performing some charitable act during the Pitar Paksh for them. This is the undercurrent of warmth and love reflected in observing the Pitar Paksh. Family relationships do not end with death, but can continue from year to year. Let us close with a prayer. May auspiciousness be unto all. May peace be unto all. May fullness be unto all. And may prosperity be unto all. May all be happy. May all be free from disabilities. May all look to the good of others. And may none suffer from sorrow. Thank you. Namaste. Vanakkam. And goodbye.